Hello, everybody. It's Rambo here. Hope you guys had a good weekend and a Martin Luther King Day. I went back and combed a lot of the looked through a lot of the comments, and a lot of people were, "Hey, what about this ticker and that?" And I thought today would be a good day to do that. Um, and there's I don't know 12, 13 of them. Going to be going through these quickly. I haven't even looked at half of these, so I'm going quick. I already did a video on this, but for some reason my OBS studio or whatever it is decided that the audio didn't work. I should have looked. I'm smart enough now to make sure my mic is on. Yep, it's on. But didn't look at the indicator there, and so now this is my second go through. So now I'm even gonna go faster. I think. I don't know. We'll see if you guys enjoy an old man sitting in a dark room looking at three monitors and see how fast he could talk and think. And oh, that could be scary. Boy, maybe I should get some gum in my mouth and see how I do with that at the same time. So let's get right into it, guys. DPLS. Um, Staying on this downtrend here, we're in uncharted territory, deviation wise, but horizontal wise, it looks like we're going to be hopefully bouncing here pretty soon off the support. Wouldn't be a bad idea if you start to see it jump up, break this downtrend line. It'd be a good time to get in. And I wouldn't be even surprised if it works its way over a little bit to the downtrend, then the next day it gaps up. So who knows with DPLS, but that's what I got with that. TONR. Here we go. Broke this wedge here. Wasn't a good wolf wedge, anyways, and boom, it jumps up. So that was, I was thinking that would be a great time to get into TONR, and sure enough, it was. I would not be surprised if we had a couple of red days, maybe even retest 0041 and then really take off. But I think if you just watch the 0062 area, and if it breaks that resistance, then I think we're on our way up for TONR. So it's going to be something to watch tomorrow also. Next, we have PUGE. PUG still, we were breaking away from the downtrend line. Now we're starting to consolidate. Look familiar? It looks just kind of like TONR. We'll see what happens if we consolidate a little bit longer, or we consolidate and then start coming up and then gap up over the downtrend line, something like that. But not that bad of an area to get into. It could consolidate and work its way over, but by then it's in February. No big January push. But I don't know. This did kind of come down in January and then started to bust out at the end of January. So this same thing could happen here. Good thing to keep an eye out on with PUGE. EVIO, bingo is his name. Never seen it before. Looks like this was a big February push. It's pretty much done nothing. It's still above the average price, which is negative 0.001. So I don't know how much farther this is going to go down. If you want to put some lunch money into it and just forget about that money for a while, if you don't mind, then maybe we could have another big push up there. So especially if it gets above 0015, then you might want to put more date money in. Yeah, you'll be getting in on the dumb side of money here, but considering where it's at, we're in a downtrend, and there is a history there. It might be good to put some money in EVIO. INTK, again, boy, yeah, too much for me. Way too close to the top side. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back to 0129 area and maybe even test 0085, or it could hit the support right here at and maybe have another bounce. But this is a massive run up. Even 50% would be around 0133 area before I would. But if it did hit 0129, and it has another couple, couple days, or put some money in here, date night money, and if it runs up, it will run up. But I personally, that's a little too expensive for my taste. But would get interesting if it comes down here and see maybe if it will break. It'll either break back up or then it will really tank. So that's what I have for INTK. Next, BYOC, bring your own, I don't know, Canadian whiskey, I guess. 0007. I played this one before. That was very fun right here. I remember that. Um, does have that classic OTC history, late January in February. Yeah, date night money. Maybe wait to see if it breaks 0007 area. Then that would start to get interesting. It could just stew a little bit longer. Maybe tomorrow, get into the twos or something like that. And then, that'd be a really good area to get into. But even right here, date night money, wait for it to get above 0007, maybe get a little bit more serious, or wait for it to break there, come back down and bounce off of 007. Yeah, something like that. Um, Next, I have AFFV, and I did that on the last video. AFFU. Yeah, affluence. Downtrend line, I really don't see anything exciting about this. We're above the average price. If it comes down to 0.472 and it has, breaks this trend right here, you might want to look at it. It does have some history of gapping up here in February. So again, broken record, date night. Wait for it break resistance. Maybe break resistance, come down, retest, and comes up. Then put something into AFFU. I have to change the thumbnail on that too. AF. Next I have is IFXY. There we go. Well, we had the downtrend. It did break the secondary downtrend here. And here's the primary one right here. It does have, it broke the support of the -1 deviation, had ignition on this pretty bad wolf wedge here, but this would have been really, really good time to get in on IFXY. And tell you the truth, it's still a pretty good area to get into, especially if it can break 0037. It's at 35 right now. So Monday, if you see it pop up, that's how you want to play it. You can get in right away or wait for it to pop up and then see if it, typical OTC comes back down to 0037 or so, and then buy in, at 930 dip or something like that. And this is a good play. Nice chart going upstream. You're in the smart money area. Has history. Here's the pop in February. And then this one has another pop at the end of February. So this might be a good run into February here. So for IFXY. So that looks like a good time to get in on that. PBYA. PBYA consolidating higher than where it was last year. Long downtrend, obviously. But it does have that history in February to pop. We are underneath the -1 deviation area here. So it is smart money. There is support here at 0026. We do have a downtrend here. Maybe wait and see what happens Tuesday. I wouldn't buy in just because it hit 0026. Wait and see if it gets a little bounce or put a little bit in, because there is a chance that the support of the day is 0017. So maybe put a little bit in right here if it hits 0026, and if it starts to go up, then put more into it and let it run. If it breaks, then I would wait to see how low it goes, 0018 area, and that'd be a great area to get in to PBYA. Next I have is Jpex. This looks weird, but it's a combination of a bearish pattern and a bullish pattern. It's still close enough to consider the pattern still followable. Maybe I should put some gum in my mouth. It sound the same. But we could break down. It has the pattern coming down to 0097. That would be following the bullish pattern, and then the bullish pattern has, obviously has it going up. Now the bearish pattern, this is the fun thing. See, it comes down here, and then the bearish pattern would then have it come up to 0511. So it depends on what we see, what happens here. It can consolidate, just go sideways. None of this will matter. We're right at resistance right now at 0301. So if it breaks that area, then I think we'll be popping up to the upside. If it breaks below that area, we could be coming down to 0.025. See if that holds. If you see it bounce off there, maybe put some money in. But just because it bounces off there doesn't mean it's going to bounce off there, come up, and then go. It can bounce off, hit that resistance, and then really come down. I mean, there is a lot of support here at the -1 deviation here, but there is also on the -0.5 deviation, which is right where this is. So keep a close eye on those things. This could do a lot of different things here, considering where we're at. But considering the stock and it being in a good uptrend. If it comes down here, definitely I wouldn't be, I think that'd be a good area to get into, even though we're still above the -1 deviation. We are below the average price, so that would be pretty good to get into. But if it jumps up, wait for a dip to get in and let it go, unless you want to, just right at the bell at 0301, see if it breaks 0309 and let it pop up. So that's what I have with JPEX. And last but not least is AAPT. AAPT, here we go again, another bearish pattern going into a bullish pattern. So this is ridiculous. This isn't going to happen, unless it goes below zero. So we're consolidating here. I would just personally wait and see what AAPT does. I wouldn't be surprised if it follows the downtrend line down to 0122, and then pop up and break the downtrend line, maybe even gap up type of deal, and take off. So. But good area to buy in right here at 0122, right at the -1 deviation. There is support there. It popped a little bit above it and a little bit below it. So somewhere in this area is going to be a good buy-in area, I believe, for AAPT, and let that run for a while. Not dramatic, February pop, but definitely one to keep an eye out on. It does have history of big pops, so maybe this time it will pop in January, February. So with that said, guys, and then someone reminded me to talk about changing background colors, how I had it light and then I went to dark. How you do that is you click the gearbox right here. You go to appearance, and then down here where it says background, under the appearance, you could change your colors right here. And there's quite a few of them. If you want green, if you want, that. But I would advise you to go dark because it's a lot easier on the eyes. Unless you are just swing trading, you look at your chart for 5 minutes a day. Then, if you like, you could go light. I know a lot of swing traders that do that. So, and then the other one was to change. This is a little bit more complicated or intricate, I guess, to change the spacing between the candles. Maybe you want them more spread out, or maybe you want them tighter. What you do is you go to the setup way up in the upper right hand corner. You go under the general tab, which is the default open. You go to look and feel, and then under look and feel you could change your color scheme here. You could change font size, and the font size is all this stuff. And then the spacing. Spacing is normal, which is where I want it, but you have tight and you have roomy. So that will change the colors of your, or the colors, the spacing between your candles. With that said, guys, again, hope you had a great weekend, a good Martin Luther King Day, and looking forward to what we have going on this week. More info on what me and Moon Market might be doing, setting up that Moon Market Discord event. We're going to be going over due diligence and charts over the ones that we think are really going to pop here in January, February. And with that said, guys, have a good night.